During a special interview with GQ magazine, something very sweet happened between Jungkook and Taehyung. Jungkook, who always seems very observant of everything happening around him, turned to Taehyung as if he needed his approval to continue. This gesture demonstrated how much he trusts him and how he seeks his support at all times. Taehyung's reaction was equally special, as he tried to act as if he didn't notice Jungkook's gaze, with that expression that seems to say, "If I don't move, no one will notice me." This kind of interaction between them demonstrates the deep connection they have, a silent communication that only two people who love each other very much can share. In a very memorable live stream, before they both had to complete their military service, Taehyung did something very funny. He showed everyone a recording he had made of Jungkook while he was sleeping and snoring next to him. This moment was very special because it showed that they not only share the same space, but they sleep together in the same bed. The way Taehyung recorded those snores and then shared them with everyone, joking about it, shows the comfort and trust between them. It's the kind of situation that only happens between people with a very close relationship, where there are no secrets or shame in showing the most personal details of their daily lives. Another very sweet moment was when Taehyung did a late-night livestream from his bed in Los Angeles. He couldn't sleep and decided to talk to his followers, while Jungkook slept peacefully beside him. During the conversation, Jungkook's snores could be clearly heard, and Taehyung continued talking as if it were completely normal. The most touching moment was when he spontaneously leaned over and kissed Jungkook, the sound of which was captured on the livestream. These kinds of gestures demonstrate the deep affection Taehyung feels for Jungkook, a love that is expressed naturally even when one of them is asleep and unaware of what's happening around them. Over time, Taehyung and Jungkook have become more open in showing their affection for each other. They no longer try to hide those spontaneous gestures of affection, those meaningful glances, or those knowing smiles when someone mentions something about the other. This evolution toward greater expressiveness demonstrates remarkable emotional maturity, a security in their bond that has led them to openly share what they previously only showed in private moments. It's increasingly common to see them interact with that complicity that only very close couples develop, using nonverbal language that speaks volumes. What I admire most about their relationship is how it manifests in the small details of everyday life. In the way they seek each other out with their eyes in crowded places, in how their bodies naturally gravitate toward one another, in those small acts of kindness that show they deeply understand each other's needs and habits. These aren't exaggerated gestures or staged performances, but rather the authentic expression of a feeling that has grown and strengthened over time, overcoming obstacles and distances. Their relationship teaches us that true love doesn't need grand declarations, but is built day by day through small gestures of care and unconditional affection. During their interview with GQ, Taehyung and Jungkook shared some very special moments that showed how close they are. Even though they were sitting in different places, it was clear they had a very special connection. Talking about their time in Los Angeles, they both said they had been very happy there and wanted to go back. Taehyung mentioned that they could live together there, and Jungkook immediately responded by asking if he could live at Taehyung's house. This conversation demonstrated how comfortable they are with the idea of sharing a living space, something that only happens between people who trust each other deeply. Los Angeles was a very important place for them because they experienced many beautiful moments there that they shared with everyone. Once, they did a live stream from a car, where they appeared very relaxed and natural, joking and laughing as they would on any normal day. What was special about that moment was that they weren't acting for the camera, they were simply being themselves, and that allowed everyone to see what their relationship is like when they're alone and in their usual environment. It's also known that they had romantic dates there, though they didn't show them publicly, but they did hint through some posts that they were experiencing a very special time together. The birthday videos they dedicated to each other were further proof of how much they care for one another. For his birthday, Taehyung received a very special message from Jungkook, who filmed a video sharing private memories and expressing how important Taehyung is in his life. Then, Taehyung did the same for Jungkook's birthday, recording an equally emotional message where the happiness he felt celebrating his friend's life was evident. These videos, although filmed in their private time, they decided to share with everyone, allowing us to witness how they celebrate their individual lives from the platform they've built together, demonstrating a very deep and sincere affection. In another memorable broadcast, Jungkook revealed his Instagram account because Taehyung asked him to. What's interesting about this moment is that Taehyung was the only person who knew Jungkook had that private account. When Jungkook publicly shared this secret, it showed how much he trusts Taehyung's judgment and how important his opinion is to him. These kinds of details reveal a very close relationship, where they share secrets and confidences that we typically only keep with the people we consider truly special in our lives, with whom we can be completely ourselves without fear of judgment. They were also seen together during training sessions, supporting each other in achieving their fitness goals. In a live stream from the beach, even though they were with other members, it was clear that Taehyung and Jungkook only had attention for each other, sharing glances and smiles that demonstrated their special connection. But perhaps the most revealing moment was during a flight together, when Taehyung sat comfortably on Jungkook's lap, unconcerned about who might be watching. This image, captured by chance, shows the physical comfort they share and the confidence they have to express their affection naturally, without worrying about others' opinions. All these moments allow us to understand that the relationship between Taehyung and Jungkook is very special and deep. It's not about isolated gestures or specific moments, but a constant connection that manifests itself in different situations and places. The way they support each other, how they share secrets, the comfort they demonstrate when together, and how they celebrate their achievements and important dates, speaks to a relationship that goes beyond simple friendship. It is a bond they have built over time, based on trust, respect, and a very deep affection that manifests itself naturally in their daily lives, allowing us all to witness their love story. If you observe Taehyung and Jungkook closely, you'll notice they're always looking for each other, even in crowded places. It's as if there's a special connection only they can feel, a connection that binds them together without words. Whenever they're together on a broadcast or at a public event, their bodies naturally gravitate toward one another, like magnets drawn to each other. What's most interesting is that these gestures don't seem rehearsed, they happen spontaneously, demonstrating the genuine and authentic nature of their relationship. This special connection makes every moment they share feel unique and unlike any other interaction they have with other people. The love between Taehyung and Jungkook is evident in the small things they do for each other. For example, when Jungkook is tired after a concert, Taehyung always goes to him to ask if he's okay or offers him water without him even having to ask. Similarly, when Taehyung seems sad or worried, Jungkook sits beside him and gently strokes his hair or whispers something in his ear to cheer him up. These gestures demonstrate their deep concern for one another and their attentiveness to each other's needs. Through their live streams, we've seen how they support each other through difficult times and celebrate significant achievements together. Over time, we've witnessed Taehyung and Jungkook's relationship evolve and become more open. Initially, their interactions were more reserved, as if they weren't quite sure how to show affection in public. Now, after so many years together, they feel more comfortable expressing their feelings in front of the cameras. For example, they hug more often, hold hands regardless of who's watching, and share that special smile that only they have when they're together. This evolution shows us that their love has grown stronger and that they have gained confidence in themselves, allowing their relationship to manifest naturally regardless of the place or situation. What makes Taehyung and Jungkook special is the natural way they experience their relationship, even when they are in front of many cameras or at important events. It doesn't seem like they are acting or pretending to show their affection, rather, it manifests spontaneously in every moment they share. During their live streams, we have seen very tender moments, like when Jungkook rests his head on Taehyung's shoulder without saying a word, or when Taehyung gently touches Jungkook's arm while he is speaking. These actions are not planned, they simply happen because their love is very real and is shown naturally in everything they do together. Over the years, we've witnessed Taehyung and Jungkook overcome various difficulties together. When they were starting their careers, they were two young men discovering not only the world of music but also their own feelings. As time has passed, they've grown into the mature individuals they are today, and their relationship has been the support system that has allowed them to face the challenges that have arisen. They've had to endure long distances, faced criticism from some, and dealt with the pressures of fame, but they've always found in each other the necessary refuge to overcome every obstacle. Taehyung and Jungkook's story teaches us that true love can grow and become stronger with time. Their relationship demonstrates that when love is real, it doesn't need to be hidden or faked, but can be proudly and naturally displayed for all to see. Through their live streams and public appearances, they've allowed us to witness how their love has strengthened day by day, becoming an example for many who admire them. In them we have found not only a beautiful love story, but also a lesson about the importance of being true to oneself and valuing the people who care for us and support us unconditionally.